All right, everybody, it is Yuki, and today it's time to introduce to you SPT Season 0. It's finally cleared for Tarkov, which means it is time to play Season 0 of SPT on Yuki SPT channel. I'm going to go over what we have for you guys this season, talking about what the season is all about and what mods I'm going to be using for this particular season, as well as the maps, official maps for this season. It has changed since the last time, so I'm going to go over that and how you guys can watch it on the website and on UKSBT channel. Let's get started with the timeline. So the UKSBT channel is already up. I launched it last night, and here it is. This is the Yuki SPT channel dedicated to SPT and PvE gameplay for Tarkov, and every other season briefing from now on is going to be on this channel just for this one, since I'm introducing the channel for the first time, and SPT Season 0. We'll be using it on the main channel, but starting season 1, we'll be on this channel for our briefings, debriefings, previews, and everything else SPT and at PvE. So let's go over our itinerary for season 1, for season 0. So you will also get a lesson on how SPT works on that channel, just in case you do not know what SPT is and how it works. So first up is the timeline for this week and the rest of the season. July 31st today, you're gonna get a channel trailer for SPT, UK SPT. You're also gonna get the season 0 video overview, as well as a look into the maps that we are gonna be playing, which are factory and reserve. I was gonna go customs, but because of load times, we don't like those. So yeah, I decided not to drop costumes for now. Tomorrow, it's our first official day of season 0, raids 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3 in the factory. And if you are looking forward to our regular streaming schedule on Retroyuki, we will have that for you. 9:45 Dragon Quest 9 will go on as normal, 9:45 p.m. Pacific, 12:45 a.m. Eastern. August 2nd to the 5th, we have our first real raids, 4 to 15, the continuation of the first half of the season, which is going to be the Edge of Darkness profile, which means we have everything to start with that we would normally give for Edge of Darkness. From August 6th to the 11th, we're going to have raid 16 to 30, which is what we call the second half of the season, and that is Zero to Hero mode. We start with nothing, we have to earn our stuff. On August the 12th, our season 0 will end with a review video and a bonus raids preview. From August 13th to the 16th, we're going to have some bonus raids being recorded, which you will see from 17th to September 3rd, because from those days, I'll be on vacation away from the country. But don't worry, I have content for you. From August 17th to September the 4th, you're going to get the bonus raids that I just mentioned. Raids will be using the Edge of Darkness profile just to make it easier. Raids will be recorded in advance, and the raids for the bonus raids will not count toward the season. It will just be something for you guys to watch. But once I get back on September 3rd, on September the 5th, we have the season 1 preview, which means we're back on the rails in Tarkov, and season 1 will begin sometime just after that. That is the timeline for season 0. I would like now to introduce the maps that you will be seeing me play for season 0. And those are Reserve and Factory. Factory being the smallest, Reserve being the biggest of the two. Please note that I did want to try customs. However, in customs, uh, it's not that I lag, it's more of load times. I've noticed that custom loads in later than Reserve and Factory. I would do customs, but later on in next season, maybe I would think about it. The way the schedule works is as follows. It is following a traditional MLB style schedule, which means you get two re-raids per series. So for example, you will get the factory raids tomorrow, 1, 2, and 3. And then on Saturday, you're going to get reserve 4, 5, 6, then factory again 7, 8, 9, and so on. Notice that we have a back to back scenario with reserve and factory and later on in the second half. For the first half, the back to back will be the end of the first half with reserve. Keep in mind, even though they are back to back, that does not mean you're going to get one giant episode. You're going to get two. But it just so happens that they're back to back in the same location, but each raid is going to be different and each series is going to be different. The same thing will happen when we get to raids 22nd to 27 in the second half of the season. Factory will be our back to back for that, and the reserve will end the season. It just so happens that reserve also ends the first half. So, those are our schedule. Notice that the following I need to explain the final status colors. So there's nothing right now because we haven't started the season. But when we start the season, there's three colors that are going to be defined. Definition one, green, is going to be a win. So exfil, any exfil point, co-op or single otherwise, that will count as a green, and that is a win. That is what we want. We want wins. What we do not want is red. Red is our loss. Loss in this case, in terms of Tarkov, is a KIA or MIA. KIA stands for killed in action. MIA stands for missing in action, and they both count as losses. Keep in mind though that MIA is going to be harder to achieve because you need to actually have run out of time. Now we do have a mod called Raid Time Toy, possibly entering the season, which actually multiplies the time by 2.5. However, most of this season is going to be preserved for learning the game to teach you guys what this is. So we're not going to go too hard on the time this time, but we will be playing by time rules. So you keep that in mind. So if it says MIA, that means we ran out of time, missing in action. KIA is killed in action like normal, so that is a red. The other color I would like to present is pink. What is pink for? So pink is actually going to be a win, except the exception to this rule is that the win comes with the fact that you sped ran. You sped ran through the map. It has happened to me before when I sped ran the map, meaning I only spent less than 5 minutes doing nothing more than finding the escape route. Okay, so if you do that, that counts as speed run without doing anything. So that is a win because you did exfil, but they're gonna warn you that you did not earn enough to get an XP because you do level up in this game. It is gonna be a 0 on XP, but you will get the win. Just keep in mind you might as well raid without win at least trying than not raiding with raiding just to run around the map. No, you want to play, okay? So pink means speed run win, green means regular win, and L and red means regular loss, KIA or an MIA. If there's any note, I will be presenting that in this particular table on the season 0 page. I would like now to present the mods. This is the big one because I wanted to talk about it in detail. So please bear in mind the details of this mods. We have our first mods on the left and the quality of life mods QOL on the right. Looting bots. We start with looting bots. Looting bots allow the bots to loot like regular players, and they have some fun with it. Keep in mind that you must have big brain for this to work. Otherwise, no looting bots for you. We also have sane. Sane manipulates the AI. Waypoints allow you to change the way they spawn. However, for this one, we are not going to go to the menu for that. It's more of a it's needed for another mod called More Plus Bagels, which I will talk about later. We have all quest check marks. All quest check marks will tell you if you have a quest where that item is required for that quest for that trader. Trader, like the one to sell things. That's what it's for. This is more for those who are beginners in the terms of Tarkov, how quest works. We will go into questing, but we will not do everything. We're just going to do as much as we can just to give you a taste. Dynamic maps and radar. Two different mods, but they work in tandem. So dynamic maps allow you to use the M key on your keyboard to check a look at the map from the game for each map, we do. This is helpful for beginners to learn the map, and for those of you who want to like look at the map, where's the exfil point, where's the items, where's everything else. Radar will also help with this because radar literally puts a radar on the bottom left corner of your screen where you can manipulate it in a way where you can change the size, you can change everything else. We have hidden cache. Hidden caches, I believe is how you say it, plural, is where you're going to see orange smoke. Orange smoke means hidden cache. Hidden cache means items. Items means money in this game, especially when we do zero to hero. We also have the all ammo trader. The all ammo trader mod allows us to add a new trader on the market to buy and purchase ammo. Literally, it's at the all ammo trader. Old Tarkov movement mods allows you to change the movement of Tarkov to where it's the old way of Tarkov. Then we have no boss PMCs. This is supposed to not allow you to see spawns of boss PMC, player player main characters, rather than scavs. We have brain tweaks. Brain tweaks manipulates the AI as well. We also have the use of Hollywood Cam. Now, Hollywood Cam is a gameplay mod by rule because it does manipulate the camera to allow you to change the camera. Now, you may be wondering, what is this for? Hollywood Cam allows you to go to third person point of view as well as first person point of view ADS. Now, why is this useful? This is useful for those content creators out there who want to have better thumbnails, per se. Myself included, I want to use this. But it is more of a gameplay mod than a QOL because you are manipulating an in game item, which is the the camera. Then we have the newest mod I never heard of until like this week. More Plus Bagels. More Plus Bagels is a mod that is working exactly like Swag Plus Donuts. Obviously, the difference is bagels over donuts, but the idea is the same. Right now, the reason why we don't have Swag Donuts is because it's not been updated for 3.11. It's only updated for 3.10, and More Plus Bagels is going to allow us to do quiet raids preset. So with quiet raids, it allows us to do more exploring without the fear of too many spawns. Now, just because I said not too many spawns does not mean it's run and gun everything you see. No, it is still Tarkov and Tarkov rules. So, yes, don't just run and gun and don't think about it. You have to still be tactical. It's more on this is more for those who want to have PC performance because it does allow you to limit AI, especially for those of you who have like um, like CPU under 16 gigabits, GBs, gigabytes. Okay, now that we have done the gameplay mods, let's talk about QOL, quality of life. A little fast here. Remove the dead is very simple. It's supposed to remove the dead. I mean, very straightforward. The reason for this mod is quality of life in terms of performance because the bots require the use of CPU power because of calculations of formulas in terms of spawn points, items, and everything else. I know this is nerdy talk, but I have to talk about it because it's part of the rule, it's part of the preset. So remove the dead, removes the corpses, supposedly. I'm talking about that, like for the AI, in terms of helping save memory for CPU power. Armand's graphics allows you to change the graphics of the maps. That is potentially useful for those who want to do performance or change the way the lighting works. That's actually useful for that too. We have a mod called UI fixes. So UI fixes or user interface fixes for long term is the way that you use the UI. For example, with the UI fixes mod, you can drag and drop your items from your stash into inventory or from inventory to stash. Speaking of UI fixes, we also have discarder. It will allow you to discard items on that you must have the UI fixes mod in order to use this. However, we have the trading cards mod. Now, this is more for fun rather than gameplay. Basically, it adds trading cards, literal trading cards, to the game. You can sell them, collect them, whatever. It's just another way to make money in this game. Seriously, I'm trading those. And you never know. One of these seasons, we're going to collect Tarkov cards. The next mod is called Simple Declutter. Simple Declutter allows you to declutter shadows in terms of the game to make sure your performance on PC is is like more. Then we have HUD system. The HUD system very straightforward. It gives you a HUD. On the bottom left corner, you're gonna see your energy level, your out level, your hydration, yeah, those three: hydration, energy, HP. Bottom left corner, of course, it can be manipulated for size purposes and all that good stuff. You'll also get another part of the HUD system. It's called the hit marker. So if you hit an enemy, you're gonna get hit marker. You will also get bone. You can also get how many XP you get, and if you got a combo like a headshot or anything else. That's the HUD system. And now the most interesting mod I found about is called the N-Rate Det Customization. This is the mod that could save you if you are brand new to Tarkov for the first time, especially SPT. This mod saves your items that you brought with you and only removes those you did not extract with. What do I mean by this? So, normal Tarkov, normal Tarkov, if you brought items with you and you brought items from the raid and you die in the raid, you lose everything. With this mod in play, anything you brought with you in the raid is safe. Anything you did not bring, however, as in you find them in the raid, you do lose, however. But it is a more of a less of a gamble when you raid than with this mod than it is a normal. Keep in mind that this mod can be manipulated to where we can change it in season 1, for example. I will go into customization of mods another time because I don't want to start doing the programming when I'm talking about a briefing. Stat Track is a QOL mod that tracks stats. So with your weapons, you can track headshots, damage done, magazines used, and all that cool stuff. Very straightforward. Health per level, very straightforward as well. If you level up in Tarkov, you're going to level 2. Your HP goes up. Very straightforward. Multiply by limits. Multiply by limits will allow you to change the limits of items in the items shop or the traders. For example, the regular number of magazines you can buy for a weapon is 10. Oh no, I don't want 10. I want 50. So that would multiply that would more on the limits. WTT corner store. I decided to drop this. It's on here just in case. But it's more items that you can buy in the stores. But you're gonna get more items anyway. So basically what this is like chips and soda. And actually some of them are inspired by real life items like Cheetos, Doritos, and all that. Trader scroll. Very straightforward mod. In the traders area, you're gonna see how many traders you have. But if you have more, you can scroll to the left or right to get to access to them. They're very straightforward. We have loot instant search. So when you loot a chest or a body, your loot will be shown automatically without the use of the search button. You might be wondering why do this mod? Because searching takes about 7.5 seconds if there's a lot of loot in there. And 7.5 seconds doesn't sound much. But remember, this is Tarkov, not a regular game. And the Tarkov AI doesn't care if you're looting. They will go after you. So those 7.5 seconds are going to change everything. And we finally have ALP, stands for algorithmic level progression. Basically, this mod allows you to make it to where the bots would level as you level. So level one, you're level one. They're level one. You are level five. They are level five. So that you don't get people who spawn with like level 60 armor. Those are your mods. And now I want to go over the questing and hideout. So questing, I will give you a taste of questing, but don't expect us to do more. Don't expect me to do more than at least one or two, because I just want to give you a taste of it before season one. We'll do more questing in season one. And hideout, because we are splitting profiles here, one for Edge of Darkness and the other for Zero to Hero. We will not be doing the hideout because you need one file, and they don't carry over. So keep that in mind. There is no carryover with the hideout or the questing. So where can you enjoy the content that you're about to enjoy? You can enjoy the content on the UKSPT YouTube channel, which is this one right here, or you can go to the season zero page. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna post the videos here, just in case you want them here on the website. So you have two options for you. Okay, so make sure you guys choose one or both. Doesn't matter. Both are the same videos. Now, if you want a detailed look at how the channel is going to work, please stay tuned for a channel overview video coming up later today on that channel on UKSPT. And then we're going to have a hype video where I'm going to officially introduce season zero. But instead of me talking, it's going to be more like video, spotlight, like what you can expect. Okay? Now, keep in mind, whatever you see in the preview video does not mean, oh, we're going to win Factory Season 1 and reserve raid number 12. No, this is just a little taste of what you can expect. Okay, I would like now to give you the schedule of those raids. Actually, I already did. So, yeah, that's it. That's our little preview for Season 0. Any questions, let me know. Any mods that you like, let me know. Please note that in the description of the video, starting tomorrow for the season zero, raid 1, 2, 3, we're gonna have the mod list inside of the description. Please note, by rule, I am not allowed to present the link on how to get SPT. All you have to do is your good friend Google, because it's the rules. That's all for now, my fellow friends. We will see you guys in Tarkov tomorrow.